Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Let's talk about the children of YASHAR'EL conquering Jericho.
And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, and ox, and sheep, and ass, with the edge of the sword. YAHUAH, Joshua, 6:21 and Sefer.
Now, why utterly destroy Jericho? Why utterly destroy the entire city? Why kill the men and women, young and old? Why kill the children from toddlers to teenagers? Why kill the ox, the asses, and the sheep? Why? Why did YAHUAH ELOHIYM command them to do this thing? To do this thing to the city of Jericho? Because it was a city of sin. Men were having sex with men. Women were having sex with women. Men and women were having sex with children. Men and women were having sex with animals. Yes, they were having sex with animals. They were defiling the animals as well. So not only did they defile themselves, they defiled the animals as well. So they had to be utterly destroyed. Everything had to be destroyed because it was defiled, including the children. And most would say, why the children? Because they were defiled. That's why. Men, women, children, asses, ox, and sheep, utterly destroyed because of the sins of that city. And that's why they utterly destroyed it, because they defiled themselves and the animals. And Jericho were also worshiping false Elohims. They were sacrificing to Baal, which is Satan, sacrificing their children, sacrificing animals. They were worshiping idols, things made of man's hands. In that city, they were lying. In that city, they were stealing. In that city, they were murdering people. That city was filled with sin. And it had to be utterly destroyed, just like Sodom and Gomorrah was filled with sin. And in the same like manner, that city also was utterly destroyed. And so Jericho was utterly destroyed as well because of the sins of the people in that city.
And they burnt the city with fire, and all that was therein, only the silver, and the gold, and the vessels of brass and of iron, they put into the treasury of the house of YAHUAH. YAHUAH, Joshua, 6:24 and Sefer.
So obviously the children of YASHAR'EL were able to keep some things. They were able to keep the silver. They were able to keep the gold. They were able to keep the vessels. And remember, the vessels of iron and brass. Vessels were used to store food and water and other things. So they were allowed to keep those things. In this next verse, someone transgressed against what was allowed to be kept. Let's listen.
But the children of YASHAR'EL committed a transgression in the accursed thing, for Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zabdi, the son of Yeriycho, of the tribe of Yehudah, took of the accursed thing, and the anger of YAHUAH was kindled against the children of YASHAR'EL. YAHUAH, Joshua, 7:1 and Sefer.
So, one of the men from the tribe of Judah, Yehudah, took the accursed thing. Out of all the things that were allowed to take, silver, gold, vessels of brass and iron were allowed. One man decided to take something else other than what was allowed, which is an accursed thing or forbidden item that he took, or items. And this is a generational trend with the children of YASHAR'EL. Some people would obey to the letter the commandments of YAHUAH Elohim, and a few would transgress and do something that they ain't supposed to do. And this still happens now today in the year 2022. Some of our people are waking up to the fact that we should obey, and some just refuse to believe or obey. With that being said, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.